Parking. Thomas speaking. How can I help you? My name is Thomas Holbert. I've been here at Cosmopolitan for 2.5 years. I presently work at Valet Command Center. And how's everything for you out there?
Excellent. Thank you so much for asking.
I was in the U.S. Navy, and I served there as a airman. The Veterans Program here is one of the best programs that you could ever have. I love my job, and I love Cosmopolitan. But the journey to get here wasn't easy. Before I got the job at Cosmopolitan, I was just going through some tough times, and I was homeless. Homelessness can happen to anyone. Life throws curves at us. My situation was I had lost my job, wasn't able to pay my rent anymore, and moved out of my apartment to avoid evictions, and ended up staying with a few friends for a short period of time, and then I felt like I was a little heavy on their back and seeked out the Salvation Army. For the veterans, we can stay there for at least 3 months, and they give us time to get ourselves together and try to get our lives back on track. And I'm just going back today just to see some old friends and a few people that I used to know there. Hopefully they're still there. I was a little afraid when I first came through the door. It was kind of numbing for a minute, but to see the people there that helped me get to be who I am today. Good morning.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, how are you? It helped to see that they're still there helping veterans. That program is a good program.
Lamar, this is Thomas.
Thomas,
How are you?
you doing,
Good
sir?
morning, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
And I met a few good veterans there today. They're getting the help just like I was there to get help. It's been great talking with you, and I want you to just make sure you keep your head up and just keep moving forward, and you'll do fine.
Yes.
Walking in the halls, that brought back old memories. I remember the days that I'd go back to that room and wonder what the next day is going to be like. And I can remember many days that I looked out that window and thought I had failed and couldn't figure out why. All my life I've worked hard and tried to be the best I could be, but then my world just fell apart. I did cry, and there was times that I did cry. At night at times, when I thought no one could see me. But yeah, there was many times tears would run. It hurt. It hurt for me to be where I was, but I kept my head up and I kept moving forward. I knew that what I had to do was try to find a job again. I had to find employment. I had to get another home.
I first met with Thomas early on, and I actually had received a personal call from someone from the VA, Ken, who we work with very closely, who shared with me that Thomas was someone who he thought would be a really good fit in our organization. Thomas is part of the high-risk veteran group, and when we say high risk, what we're talking about is there's a higher risk of us losing that population. So these individuals are mostly homeless veterans who really will require much more care and support and development and mentoring than just a traditional hire. I could tell from meeting with Thomas that he really had a tough road traveled, but I really did see the potential in him, and I could see from him how much he wanted this opportunity.
Hi Tran, how are you today?
Good, Thomas, how are you?
I'm good.
You're gonna have a good day.
You too.
Thomas saw an opportunity to come and join our team, even though it was an on-call position, and he didn't even question it. He just said, let me know, give me a few hours notice and I'll be there. And I didn't realize until after the fact that he happened to live in an area where he had to take the bus almost 2 hours before work to get here on time. And that's really, I think, where the veterans piece comes in, is that they are far more accountable than people realize, because they have pride in where they've come from, and that translates into their regular life.
We have actually hired quite a few high-risk veterans. We've hired 15 this year, which is a record number for us. And I think that is really attributed to our hiring leaders being so bold and brave and embracing not only this initiative, but embracing the opportunity to take these individuals into their departments and their families and help them succeed. I think Thomas's journey is important for a lot of reasons, and being able to tell his story shows us and tells us what's possible.
My advice I give to other brethren is stay strong, keep your head up, and keep moving forward, and you'll make it. The word can't should not be used. You can. You can do anything that you put your mind to.
How do you know?
I've done it.